Good morning, everyone. Please answer me. Can you able to hear me? Please say good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. First of all, on behalf of Dr. KBIPR Consultancy, I welcome you all for this free webinar on the preparation of trademark agent examinations, an expert approach. First of all, I would like to clear that we are not conducting trademark agent examination. We are preparing you to crack the examination. Okay, this is conducted by Dr. KBIPR Consultancy. My name is Dr. M. Kandababu. I am also qualified registered patent agent, and I am a former director for Center for IPR. I was there for almost 7 years in Anna University as a director of Center for IPR. During that service, I have almost filed more than 200 patents for colleges, research scholars, individuals, as well as startups and companies and so on. And I have filed around 20 to 30 trademarks also. Now I'm also continuing the same university as a professor, professor in the Department of Manufacturing. We have got some additional responsibility, that's why I've taken that. During the course, I come to know about the whole patenting system, trademark system, Design Act, and other things and so on. Then I thought, why can't we share these to others also? Okay, personally also, I filed around 25 patents, and 10 of them are granted, and I have filed around 10 trademarks, and some 2-3 are granted. So this is my background, and with this background, I'm going to present this presentation. I hope if you have any questions, you can ask me at the end. I hope many of you may be new also to this field. I'm considering that people in mind, and I'm addressing these sessions for maybe 20 to 30 minutes and so on. Okay. First of all, you must know that whether you are eligible for appearing for trademark agent examination. Trademark agent examination conducted by trademark registry. This is one of the thing in the patent office. Okay, are you eligible for that? The question comes first one. Yes, if you are a citizen of India, if you have any Aadhaar card proof like that is fine. And if your age is 21 years and above, when the notification has come within maybe 1 or 2 months, it will come. At that time, you should have completed 21 years age, and you should have been any graduate. Okay, if you are a graduate, automatically you qualify. But if you are an advocate, directly you qualify for to register the trademark agent. Okay, as well as if you are a company secretary and so on. Then the registrar has to declare you as fit and proper person. That he will get a letter from the gazetted officer and so on. Apart from this, you should have cleared this patent agent exam, okay, which is planned to be on January 6th. You should clear the exam. In the exam, you should get 60% aggregate. Okay, there will be 2 papers. I will discuss in the next slide, so you can understand that. After clearing the exam, you should register in the website, trademark registry website. So these are the basic things you have to do before you became a trademark agent. Okay, what is the role of trademark agent? What is meant by trademark? What are the questions? What are the pattern of questions? How to answer these questions? All things I am going to discuss in this presentation. Don't worry. There are 2 papers, as I indicated earlier. Paper 1 will be held in the morning, and paper 2 in the afternoon. Paper 1 is for 100 marks. It covers about Trademark Act and rules, and there will be 50 questions. Each carries 2 marks, and there will be also descriptive type in the paper 2. In paper 2, you have part A, part B, part C. Part A will have 4 questions, 5 marks each. Part B will have 3 questions, 10 marks each. And part C, there will be 2 questions which have very big case studies. Each carries 25 marks. I think many of you are familiar with this. Those who are not familiar, please aware. There will be paper 1 and paper 2 and so on. Okay, then there will be, if you clear these 2 papers, minimum of 50% mark, you will be called for Vaibhavas examination. It will be held within 3 or 4 weeks after that. Then there is a 50 marks for Vaibhavas examination. Total aggregate you should have 60%. That is also the challenge part. If you clear 60% aggregate, then you will be qualifying for the trademark agent. Okay. Last year, the trademark agent examination held in somewhere May, and it was held in Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Lucknow, Mumbai, Nagpur. If you have been from this city, you can also attend, otherwise you have to travel to the city. So normally they conduct this trademark agent examination in these locations. Last time around 1,500 people have applied, but 1,000 only appeared for the exam. Out of this 1,000, only 103 has passed. This is the situation in the trademark examination last year. Only 10% of the people have cleared the examination. Why? Because the pattern of the question was different. Before that, in 2015, they used to go up, it was there. In 2015, they used, till 2015, they were asking only to fill in the blanks and something like that. There is no paper 1, paper 2 like that. But now the system changed. Based on system changes, now we have adapted, we have planned the entire course based on this. Based on these aspects, okay. For this course, based on my teaching experience, based on my practical experiments, I also have one of my colleagues who will be taking this also classes. He is Mr. Purnesh, and he is a lawyer. He is already qualified patent agent, as well as he is also registered as a trademark agent. So his expertise will be also shared in this whole entire courses and so on. So with this 10% of candidates only pass, there is a challenge now. Then without guidance and preparation, it is not possible to qualify. Then we thought, okay, why can't we make training session, something like that. We have been doing somewhat training session for patent agent exam, and almost we have been trained around 100 people so far, and there are some, at least 33% success rate was there. The trademark examination, we are making an attempt for the first time, because the pattern is new, and the previous 2015 only it was held. I hope now every year they may conduct this exam, so we plan to take classes for that also. The forthcoming trademark examination is planned on 6th January. For that only this training is happening. If you join, we want to complete the syllabus in another 2 months. So we will get at least full December for you to prepare well. In January, you can attend the exam and crack the exam and get registered as a trademark agent. With that plan only, we have whole systems planned, this course is planned. Then basically some are new to this group, they may not know what is trademark, how it looks. Trademark is a certificate, okay. It is this at right hand side you can see certificate issued by the trademark registry. It is the office of the trademark where the trademark will be issued, and with the seal and so on. Typically trademark, the important word in the Trademark Act book is the distinctiveness. Your word or your trade name of your company must be very distinctive from others. It should distinguish the goods and services from others. Okay, these are the important keywords, and it should be unique. Okay, nobody should not have similar or identical name. So with these fundamentals only the whole act is written. What is the use of having a trademark? Okay, let us say you have a company, IT company, you cannot name it as google.com. You have a company, you cannot name it as flipkart.com or amazon.com, something like that. Why? Because already it has been registered. If it is similar name or identical name for the same services, you cannot register. Okay, that's what the role played by the trademark registry. Okay, if you have a unique trademark, if it is distinguished and is distinctive from others, consumer will recognize the trademark. They correlate your trademark with quality, reputation, and so on. Okay, that is the need for the trademark and so on. Okay, there are different forms of trademark. If you look into the book or something, they tell is traditional and non-traditional. But according to the Act, the trademarks are classified as word mark, logo mark, combination mark, sound mark, color mark, and trade dress, and so on. These things we will be dealing in detail with the examples. Okay, I will be delivering also the lecture how to use the website of trademark, how to identify a trademark is registered or not. All things will be discussed in these classes. Okay, and if you talk about the registration, I have given a simple procedure. If somebody want to register a trademark, they will have to file an application. Okay, when the application is okay, if your word is very distinctive, new to this word, unique, then it will be automatically accepted for the next process. Even the patent office will object you. Okay, they may say your name is already there, your company name is similar name is there, something like that. Identical name for identical goods it is there, like that. Some objection may be raised by the trademark registry. Okay, then if there is no objection, it will be accepted. Okay, right. Then once it is accepted, it will be published in the journal. There every Monday. There will be a journal published by Trademark Registry, so they will be published. It will be in public domain. So after 4 months, if nobody objected, it will be registered. Within 4 months, anybody can object. So this trademark seems to be like my trademark. It is seems to be similar and identical. I am also in the same field. Why don't you reject that? Why you are considering that application like that? You can oppose it. Then it is when opposition comes. Okay. So this is a simple understanding of trademark registration process. But we will discuss in detail in the class each and every step. What are the application? What form to be filled? What fee is to be paid? If it is objection, in what class the registrar will object, either section 9 or section 11. Okay, then it is journals is published, how it looks in journal. You after seeing the journal, any opposition party, how to write an opposition note, then how to, if the opposition is given, how to counterattack the opposition, how to write the counter statement. Everything we will discuss and we will also explain and we will give you the notes also. Okay. There are various stages in trademark filing. After the registration, trademark main aim is to enforce infringement if somebody does. Okay, if somebody uses your mark, similar mark, anything like that, you can put an infringement case. Okay, then normally the trademark is valid for 10 years. After that, you have to renew. It is not like patent. After 20 years, there is no life for patent. It is the trademark you can continuously use for many years and so on. Okay, every 10 years you can renew. There is a international filing procedure is also there, like in PCT application patent. Here also international filing of trademark is there. This is done under Madrid Protocol. And why somebody has to use trademark for the business is to get brand identity and to create or to establish a customer loyalty, and your reputation will be also maintained. You will enhance your market share. Then you will get more profit, and you also protect from unauthorized use of others. Okay. Then who is a trademark agent? Okay, you are a graduate, then you want to start a career. Is one of the fine career you can start. You need not be a lawyer to need not to be a lawyer. If you are a lawyer, automatically choose. But a lawyer may not know the procedure of the act. Then trademark agent will know all the procedures. Okay, so that you can easily make it to the litigation process also with the help of lawyers. Lawyers, on the other hand, have a very good advantage. They know the rules, regulation, act, everything. If they learn this also, they will have wonderful business in their career. Okay, it is like a trademark agent is like a legal profession, and the main purpose is to involve any registration of trademark, protecting the trademark and enforcing trademark and so on. Okay, any trademark agent can work in a private firm or a multinational company, and they can practice a freelancer or independent agent and so on. They can work even in the trademark office or in a university system. For things that is certain qualification, you have to clear this exam and you have to register. For that, you should be 21 years of age and you should be Indian citizen and so on. Okay, there are a lot of roles and responsibilities once you clear the examination. If somebody's clients approached you for registered trademark, you should know how to do a thorough search, whether similar marks are existing or not. When it is not there, you can proceed for registration. Okay, then prosecution, whatever happened in the patent or the trademark registry office, it is the prosecution. Then you can enforce. Then if there is any advices you want to give to the company, you can give, and you can also maintain the portfolio. And if there is any problem, dispute between two companies on the trademark, you can interfere, you can be the arbitrator and solve the problem. And any company will have their own IP strategy. For that, trademark agent can be very helpful and so on. And there are a lot of opportunities, I said, in law firm or in multinational company, or you can act as a consultant, or you can also start one agency for registering trademark, and you can enforce, you can do litigation, prosecution. Okay, then you can also teach for others and so on. Okay, so you can be an entrepreneur. Okay, you can be a successful entrepreneur if you understand this act and rules. By experience, you gain a lot, and automatically you become a successful person. One of the way to be successful is that trademark agent. Okay. Okay, there are a lot of scopes and advantages are there for a career. Okay, now the question is what we will be covering. Many people may have a doubt what we will be covering like that. We will cover basic concepts of trademarks. We will cover the entire trademark act and rules. Okay, as per the rules and act only the examination system and the whole things happen, whole trade registry, mark registry happen. That we will cover in detail. We will be covering various forms, and let us say 8 forms are there, and what are the fees, how to interpret the fees, how to remember the fees and forms. And we will be telling you the drafting of an application, how to prepare a trademark application, filing procedure, then how to write reply to examination report, also how to reply or to draft notice of opposition and counter statement. For the previous year's question paper we have drafted, and I'm going to show in the next slides, don't worry. Then if it is situation based, when a client comes unto you and tells that I want to register a company name called Bajaj, but Bajaj may be a well-known mark, whether it is eligible like that, then you have to tell on what grounds you can register, on what grounds you cannot register, what are the advantage and disadvantage, so on. Then we'll be covering also important case laws, then we'll have group discussion, model question papers also. I have prepared for every chapter, I have prepared question and answer that I will be sharing you, and also I will give you the solved questions answers for the last time examination. I hope basically basics about IPR you all know. For the functionality of the product or process, you can get a patent. Okay, patent is given for a product, whereas the shape can be protected for design, and the company name, okay, can be protected by means of trademark. The logo also can be protected by means of trademark. Okay, why? Because somebody should not use that and so on. Okay, there are various IP like trade secret, GA is there. Typically, if you take a component or a product, let us say cooker, there are various forms of IPR. As soon as you see a component, you should be in a position to tell what type of IPR involves in that. In a typical cooker, there is a patent. Many patents are there. Okay, many components are there. Each one may be the patent, and the shape of the cooker can be registered as a design. The way in which the cooker should be used, you can take copyright. The name of the company engraved in that, you can take it for the trademark. The logo can be also registered as a trademark. Okay, this is a typical fee schedule. This is one form related to TME for application registration. And if you are an individual, if you are applying for an individual or startup or small MSME, so the fee is around 5,000. If it is a multinational company, for others, education institutions, the fee is 10,000. But 10% discount you will get if it is for e-filing. This is a fee to be paid directly to the patent office, official fee. Okay, this is for registering of any trademark or CDSR, collective mark and so on. Okay, then we will be also discussing for other forms what is the fee, how to remember like that. Okay, there are various forms typically used in trademark. TMA we have discussed, application registration, like TMM, R, C, O, opposition. Whenever the people want to oppose any similar marks will come, you have to use opposition, counter statement of TMO you have to use. Then you want to register trademark agent, then you have to use form TMG at certain fees there. So there we will be discussing each form. I will make you to write full form, fill the form for applying like that. Then you automatically will know what are the details you require for that. Then what is the fee. So we are in every class, one class, we will be filling one form, and we will be also checking others how to write and so on. Okay. This is a typical application for my university. I have been working in this university for more than 20 years, but the university started more than 50 years. Nobody registered for trademark. Okay, so after I taken out as a director as the center for IPR, the first week I have done it is I registered the university name for the trademark. Because now I started know that I am talking about 2015. So I registered this for my, that time the form is TM1. Okay, now in 2017 as per rules only the forms are changed. Okay, when I register, what will happen? Okay, in the website I can check my application number and the application number, and I can along to, you can see the class also. So this number and class is very important. There are some 45 classes. 1 to 35 for goods and another 35 to 36 to 45 is for service and so on. We will be discussing in detail that also. Okay, once I know the application number, I can check what happening to my application. So based on our submission for Anna University, as I'm just sharing one example. Generally I share many examples. As soon as I submitted for application for Anna University Register Mark, where I work, there is an objection on section 11. They say similar names is existing. Then I searched the search report. They found that Anna University Coimbatore registered. So we have some 5 divisions. One in Coimbatore, it is southern part of Tamil Nadu. They have registered before us. Okay, so what happens? Then I have quoted that in the Gazette, Tamil Nadu Gazette, all these are clubbed to form single university, Anna University, like that. Then based on the document I evidence and supported with reply to examination report, they have granted this for Anna University. So for my university I got. Then I worked in a center for IPR. For that center also, for my logo I got. Then what are the problem faced? How I return the statement? Everything I will be discussing in the class. Okay, right. Now in 2015, like this, I am going to show many examples for you, and I will be also asking to prepare one situation for you, one case study for you, any one company like that. Then I will tell you also how to prepare that, how to you see the website, which information you need like that. Okay, now in 2015, this is a pattern. Okay, this is a pattern. Normally they ask fill in the blanks. Sometimes it will be more easier. Anybody can easily clear. But now the situation changed. In 2023, the examination system changed. They want on par with pattern. So there is a paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, they ask 50 questions. Each carries 2 marks. All are objective type, typical like this. They will give question 1 and 2 like this. They will ask you to choose any one of the answers. You have to share these answers in the OMR sheet. Okay, this is what happens in the paper 1. No descriptive in paper 1. Whereas in paper 2, fully descriptive. You have to answer everything, maybe 4-hour answers. You should complete in 3 hours. That way the questions will come. This is a challenge. Here in paper 2, you have part A, part B and part C. Part A for 20 marks, part B for 30 marks, part C for 50 marks. Typically questions in part A, they asked last time, discuss about startup intellectual property promotion schemes like that. Okay. This time I am expecting Nippon, write about Nippon, other schemes like that. Okay, women's scientist scheme like that. Then another question was asked, one client comes with the word Bajaj, but there is already well-known mark Bajaj is there, but whether he can be permitted for registration. Then the situation comes, you have to answer as a trademark agent, what is your answer? Then another question in part B, they asked two similar phonetics, orange and orange. You can see orange here. There is another new application come with orange. Both should phonetically similar. Then what will happen? What are the tests will be carried out by the examiner? By the test, whether he will accept the paper. If it is not accepted, then what you have to do? How to reply that statement? All these things will be discussed in the class. What is the format, everything. And one of the beautiful question in part C, they asked about Volvo and Volvo. There is a Volvo already registered for 100 years. One new company formed Volvo want to register the name. Then what happened is they rejected by their Volvo asked to reject that by opposition. Then Volvo replied to that. All these things we will be discussing in these classes, and I will be telling also each and every section. Typically section 1 and 2 like this. Section 1 deals with what is called trademark act, where it is applicable, which is the territory like this. Let us say in another one definition 2, we talk about deceptively similar. What is meant by deceptively similar? Any mark nearly resembling other mark. Why? Because it will deceive or confuse the people. Then it is called deceptively mark. When it is a deceptively similar mark has come to the examiner, what are the tests he will carry out? He will carry out phonetic test, visual test, conceptual test, and overall impression test. By this test, still if it is have a problem, he will reject. Then as a client, if some clients comes to approach you with a similar trademark, how to distinguish it, how to make it uniqueness and apply, and how to answer that also will be discussed in the class. Normally the refusal from the non-acceptance from the trademark registry is by section 9, absolute grounds of refusal for registration, because it will confuse the people, or it hurt the religious sentiment, or it has consist of scandalous and obscene matter, or it is prohibited under emblems and names. If that scenario, how to counterattack? And in section 11, relative grounds for refusal of registration, if any mark comes with identical or similar marks, then what to do? Okay, because it confuses the people, then how to avoid that and how to counterattack that, that we will be discussing. We will be also clearing each and every definition, 2(1) ZB for trademark and so on. And what is the criteria considered for a good mark? A good mark should have inventive, distinctive, fanciful, graphically represented, capable of distinguishing from other marks, combination of colors, partially descriptive, not conflicting with existing marks, coined word or arbitrary word. So these are the parameters considered for a new or a very good trademark. Okay. Then what are the different types of trademark? Collective mark, certificate mark, well-known mark. What is well-known mark? Give example for well-known mark. Bajaj, 7 o'clock, something like that. Where you can see these all things will be discussed. If it is your name is also similar to well-known mark, then what you have to do? Then somebody is asking me can you show me how to respond? This is the typical statement, typical reply to examination report, where we will be giving you also the notes. And if it is opposition, a typical question in the last examination, if it is opposition, you have to start from this. Okay, any answer you should start from this 4 line: relevant form, relevant fee, relevant section, relevant rules. If you write this 50% of mark, they will give 12.5 marks for this. Then to another 12-point mark is the pattern. What pattern you are writing? Form TMO, Trademark Act, in the matter of filing opposition and grounds of opposition. Then notice of opposition for the application. Then you have to write the grounds of opposition. Okay, then you have to write signature, then verification. This is the pattern they are expecting. Many people may not aware about the pattern. That is the problem in the last time. Then if it is a counter statement, then I have to start the answer saying with 4 lines: relevant form, relevant fee, relevant section, relevant rules, form TMO, Trademark Act, counter statement. Then I have to write what are the grounds. Then I have to verify it. Okay. Typically in affidavit, outright in affidavit, who has to submit affidavit? If I submit affidavit, who has to give verification? What are the details you can write in the affidavit in order to safeguard? Let us say you want to apply for a mark which is already existing, 5 years old, but you are not registered. You want to file now for a trademark. Then you have to submit an affidavit. In that affidavit, what are the content should be written? For that also, I'm expecting one question from this for next time. Okay, then this is what we have planned. Our plan is like this. We plan to conduct classes in a regular manner, systematically during weekends, probably on Friday and Sunday, 7 to 8:30 or 9 p.m. So this is what my plan, because in other time we are having patent agent examination going on. So I'll probably take for another 2. You will be traveling with me for more than 2 months to cover the entire syllabus. Even I'm having 2 tests, form 1, paper 1 and paper 2, and also we'll be discussing about the model paper and also and so on. So the entire syllabus for paper 1, paper 2 as per the Trademark Act we will be covering. Okay, you will not worry. So if you be with me, it is sufficient to attend the exam. You will not worry about any other notes. But you have to buy only one book. One book you have to buy. It costs around only less than 200, 170 something. I think in Amazon you can buy. Buy to 2023 edition. Okay, buy 2023 edition. Any book by 23, but if everybody is having uniform book, it will be easier for me to say page number like that. Okay, so this is what I found in Amazon. So you can order this book immediately. For that I will be following this book only. So please do it. Okay. Then what is the course fee? The course fee for this is about 7,999. Definitely next time it will be having 5 digit. Okay, since it is for the new people entering into this field, you have given that. Don't expect this fee for next time and so on. We will be starting our classes from coming Friday, 15th September by 7 p.m. You can pay the fee by fee either by, you can take the screenshot, you can pay by bank account, or you can scan and pay, or you can use this number for GPay, UPI payment, and you can pay before Thursday, okay, 14th, so that I can prepare you, I can give you notes, everything, something like that. So you have another 3-4 days to pay, so plan accordingly and pay this amount. The amount to be paid is 7,999, okay. This is what you might have seen, this is what is the advertisement we have given. If you have not seen, please just do. Okay, in that also I have given the number. Okay, contact number is there. You can use that is for UPI registration. And this is some of the photos which I have taken during the examination, during the patent agent examination, like that. So some of the old participants, some participants in Chennai. Okay, there are people have participated in various parts, but some in Chennai they have done it. With few members I have taken these photos. So we had an interaction session also. Last minute also I am giving some input to them, what to write, what not to write, something like that. I hope that will help them to crack the examination and so on. Okay. Now with this presentation, I will take the questions also. You can, before that also I can show one video. Those who have missed it, I just want to give some feedback from the last year
Good morning to everyone. I am Dr. D. Bona, Associate Professor, Adibara Shakti College of Engineering, Department of EEE. I am doing a patent engines course conducted by Kandababu sir. The Kandababu sir is well experienced in patent filing and writing the proposals. Through the course, I came to know that many of the terms like infringement, cognate, how to file the forms, and sir is giving assignment for after teaching each chapters. So as for the last year record, the patent filed in India is less than the person's number of person nominated in the elections. So I strongly recommend this course, patent agent exam course, to the tech peoples. I thank the Kandababu sir to conduct this course for welfare of the society.
With this presentation, I would like to also introduce my colleague, Dr. Mr. Purnesh. He is also a patent agent as well as trademark agent, and he is a lawyer also. Okay. Now, please put me the question. Mr. Purnesh, you are in line?
Yes, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, all.
Good morning. Okay. Any
Good morning,
questions?
sir.
Any questions from the participant, please?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, will you teach us about the trademark search apart from the IP India website? Because the results are very limited in IP India website. So,
Yes.
where else we can search for?
No.
Where else
Actually,
we
you
can
should
search
know.
for the trademark?
You should know basically about IP website in trademark. Okay. First, you have to start from there. For
Okay.
patent international paid databases are there. We have few
Mhm.
databases like SpaceNet,
Like
eSpaceNet, US
USPTO,
video, like that.
uh, EPO, and all this.
eSpaceNet,
Okay.
USPTO, and WIPO is there.
European
Patents
WIPO,
portal
yes,
also
sir.
is there. There. We teach one full class for how to search that. So one person,
Okay,
Sashi
thank you.
Sasman asked, can we have classes on weekends? Yes, probably this Friday I will start. After that, I will try to keep on Saturday, Sunday, because I want to start the classes. Once it is rolled, it will be over. I think after that I will decide. We can have it on Sunday evening, something like that. Okay, let me start only this Friday. Afterwards, I'll try. Yes, there is no recent amendment. Shayali has asked. Yes, there is an amendment came for patent, and they will be introducing in September. But there, I have given some objections for that also, and I gave some suggestions there. And for amendment now for 2017 only it has come. They have not done it. If they're done, we will add. Don't worry. Shashi Ranjan. Yes, I will be, Shashi has asked about chapter. I will be teaching both the act and rules together, okay? Relevant act and rule, okay? Let us say chapter 1, if there is any relevant rules are there, I will complement each other, okay? We should not study separately, okay? You should study along with the particular chapter and particular rules, along with sections, okay? So that is my way of teaching. Along with forms and fees. Before starting, I will elaborate what are the various forms, when to use, what to use. You have better idea. Then fees. Okay. Then only I'll go to act and everything. Okay. I want to apply for a trademark. Then what form? If you go and ask the trademark registry, in trademark registry, the registrar. Okay. The Controller General of Patents. Unnat Pandit is called registrar also. He is for country. He is called as controller by patent law. He is called as registrar. Registrar, he may have many people, okay, all his subordinates, so assistant registrar, deputy registrar, like that. If you go and ask a guy, sir, I want to file a trademark, what form? He will say, fill form TME. Then what is TME? What are the columns to be filled? Where I have to fill? Where the agent has to fill? What are the things to be filled? Then he will say, pay the fee. How to pay the fee? How much fee? That all we will discuss. Don't worry, Shashi, we will be taking care of that. Any other questions, please? Yes, I now in the presentation I told you, no, I shown some slide how to reply examination, how to contract, how to write opposition, how to write counter statement, how to write affidavit. I will give you notes also. Don't worry.
So, what about trademark litigation?
Trademark litigation will happens in the court. Okay, that in the exams, the exam is covers only act and rules, and typically what happen in prosecution, what happens in the trademark office. Litigations, I think Mr. Punesh is there. He will help you if there is any doubts. Is there? He is a lawyer. He will help you. But we do litigation also in the with the help of Mr. Punesh. We do some litigation work also. Okay. Any other questions? Anybody?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, when we do the trademark search, we have get lot of results over the IP website, IP India website. So how we differentiate that our trademark is qualified for the registration or not?
That I will explain in the first class itself. Don't worry. You should go with class. You should know also the class. First, you can search with the keyword. It is authentically same or contains or the exact keyword. Then you have to go for class. Okay. Don't worry. I will explain.
Uh, Hello, sir. Will you share us any material apart from the act
Yes,
and
yes,
rules
yes.
that you
For
explained?
yes, yes. For every chapter, whatever the
Okay.
question asked in the last examinations, I will be sharing. It's a copyright material. You should not share for this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yash, whether I answered your questions, Mr. Yash? Yes, sir, Mr. Karthik Raja. Mr. Karthik Raj, yes, any question? Sai Krishna, do you have any question? Yes, if you miss
No,
the
sir.
yes,
Sorry, I was on mute, sir. Sir, are you sure, as the registration is not started yet, so are you sure that exam will be conducted on January or it will be
see,
postponed?
they have announced it Gazette, no? Next examination will be there on website also it is given, no? On 6/1 January 2024.
But the registration is not started
So,
yet because in last ex
why you are worrying? Are you prepared for the exam? You prepare your work. They will do their work.
yes,
Don't worry about that.
okay.
Our duty is to prepare for the exam. They will do it. Don't worry. Yes, Shashi, can I answer you?
No, sir. No, no questions.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Rakesh, tell me.
Sir, what about your strategy on paper two? Because paper two only made so much problem this time.
Yes, definitely. 90% of them failed. Actually, I gave no my presentation. If the question asked like this, what is the response? I showed in the slide, no reply to examination, as well as counter statement. If you want to write opposition, you should not write directly the answer. First, they were looking only whether you know the appropriate section, rules, forms. So you should know relevant section, relevant rules, relevant form, relevant fee. Then you try to answer TMO, okay? Then you write Trademark Act 1999. Then you say in the matter of, there is a procedure like in patent drafting, there is a procedure. Here also there is a procedure that they have not tested so far. Last time only they have tested. Now even any question they ask, we don't worry. We know how to answer.
Yes,
Just follow the methodology. Okay. If you miss the class, yes, Abdul Paul, I will give you maybe 2 to 3 class recording. I will be recording all the classes. Most probably successfully today also I am recording. If I recorded, I will give you 2 to 3. Don't ask me all the classes because that is my IP. And if a genuine reason, let us say you not able to do it because not well or went for some marriage very good, then 1 or 2 sessions for I can give. No, nothing wrong in that. Okay. But don't
Sir, do we
expect.
need to read all the sections, sir?
It is very impossible to remember all the section and rules, but by practice you will know it. The important section of 9 and 11 that you should know. It is very difficult to remember all, but I'll tell you the practice also how to remember.
Okay.
You should be prepared to at least spend 1 hour daily, maybe 5 days in a day. Everybody should be prepared in mind at least 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Whatever I cover, just go through it and prepare. Okay. Then after 1 week or 2 weeks, I will form a group among you all. So every night you will be discussing after your free time, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. You all be discussing the same section, clarifying your doubts on your group. Okay, I will make group discussion also. It's up to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So you will take only evening class on the weekend, as you know, most of the people are free in the evening of the weekend. So do you take any morning class also in the weekend?
You want evening or morning?
So morning will be convenient, sir,
Okay.
on the weekends.
Okay, now already patent agent exam preparation is going on. They are doing in the morning. But I hope that I will complete that in another 1 month. Time being, I have fixed it like this in the evening. Maybe after a month I will shift it. Saturday morning also you are free. We have
Yes, sir. Saturday and Sunday morning will be
okay,
free.
but I have to check with others. For the
Okay, sir.
based on the others' interest, I can also adjust my time. No problem. Based on the majority, we will check and do it. Okay. There is no proper plan. No problem in timing. Depends upon the others' convenience. Somebody may work on Saturdays, so that's why we kept like that. I can adjust the other group, patent agent, they are now very practiced, now they know any convenient time they can do it, but based on our group we will decide. Once you pay the fee, I will form a group, then I will propose time. You can choose any one of the time. Based on that one, I will going to decide. Okay. Okay, so if there is no more question, I will call it a day. Then the students or participants, or if you are interested, kindly do the registration and send me the screenshot or proof in my same number, so that I can start registering and so on. No, this is trademark agent registration first. I have done 5 times patent agent exam for first time, because there is a need now. Initially the exam anybody can pass, now anybody cannot pass. Unless you do training, you cannot pass. Okay, because they made a system in such a way, you need some experience and expertise, and to listen to somebody before you pass the exam. Earlier it was not like that. Okay, then thank you. We will meet you in the class. Okay, thank you very much for spending your valuable time. If there are any questions also, you can post me in my number, in the WhatsApp group and so on. I will answer. I am glad to answer it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.